beautiful Oriole Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill in this one, Jose Soriano. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
All right, first pitch coming up. Johnny DeLuca steps. Played for the White Sox. To the right side. And he's out on the tag.
Batting second, third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Just underway from Baltimore. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
This one in the air right field, and that is a foul ball. Inside. Ball 3. Out to short, Henderson. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Just missed.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Now a quick throw to first. Witt back on a dive. The count 2-1.
Ball, that's
just
too high.
missed. Man at first, one away. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop to second, but way too late. Safe there. First and second, one out. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. That one not close. Ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Two on, one out. And that one got a piece of him.
That got him.
Batting six, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Off the plate, ball one.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger of walking in the tying run.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Throws to Henderson. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Mitch Keller. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Out towards right center field. DeLuca should have this one. One away. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
That one almost got him. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting third, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate.
On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2.
I'm out.
Time called.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's inside.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hey. Here's the 0-2. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Batting 8, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now at the plate, Luis Torrens.
That ball went out.
That
That's
misses
ball
the
2.
zone, and that's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think on good pitches.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings through that.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Man at second. In the air, right field, low. In position. Brings it in. 2 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Ball, that's in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one ripped to left. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Orioles DH, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hey!
Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's a strikeout looking.
Batting sixth.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three-0 down. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ripped to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Jordan Westburg will hit next.
Jordan.
That one hit to right. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the third inning. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Witt getting to start at shortstop, hitting third in the lineup. And so far this season, he's hitting over 360. The 1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. One out man at first. Now it's the DH, Munetaka Murakami. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that is out of play. Montgomery over at first with one away.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. Scott gets under it. He's got it. 2 away down.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Andy Pajes.
Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
Ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
This one in the air center field. Mullins settles underneath it, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Gandhi Diaz.
Hey!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He circles the bases. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. And that one almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
Inside, ball.
And it remains 2-2. That one missing inside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter Miguel Andujar.
Nope, that's a ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Up the middle, my drop. The flip, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Andujar off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that will end the inning.
I come from a line of kings. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, follow my lead.
Back here in Baltimore, start of the 4th, Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. One out man at first. So up next for Chicago, Justin Crawford.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's down and in. Battling here as he fouls it away. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Throws to Henderson. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Bottom of the fourth, digging in, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Ball, that's out.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Crawford takes it in for the out. One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Westberg now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Victor Scott the second.
Ball in.
That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 on, 1 out. This one ripped but foul to the right.
That's a ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. Tobias Myers on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Out towards right center field. DeLuca tracks it down for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Ball one.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Luis Torrens. This one popped up. Diaz takes it in for the out. And the first baseman makes the catch.
For Chicago, right fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Third baseman, Colson
Runner on
Montgomery.
at first with one gone. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. He's already homered in this game. Now quick throw to first.
Safe.
Tries to get back and save. That
Ball
one
one.
off the mark. Ball one. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. DeLuca at first, one gone. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. Hard ground ball, base knock. And he'll reach second with one away.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game. But if you can hit a ball that hard.
New arm out of the bullpen, Luke Little.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball. That pitch is out. Nope.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Pickoff throw. Back to
He's
second
in there, he's
safely. Nearly got caught in between there. The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run.
Safe,
He
he's in.
beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Now, Andy Pajes.
Boom, there goes.
That plunked
Take your
him.
base.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Throws to first in time, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman Chase Michael.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ball inside.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Justin Crawford now at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Lane Thomas. And this is a big... in this ball game. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jack Caglione. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Oh, and 2 now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Murakami on third. Pajes at second. Maedroff at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's filled up.
3.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. And that one ripped to left. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Late on that fastball. Now he steps out as time is granted. And the 0-2. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So next to hit for Baltimore, Josh Lowe.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Ball.
On the ground right side. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First offering way inside, almost got him. Two on, 2 outs. And that skips into dirt.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and one now, 2 aboard. That one missed. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the top of the 6th. Luis Torrens steps to the plate for the White Sox. Inside, just missed. And a count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Outside low, full count now. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next
No.
offering misses.
Inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First and second, no outs. And we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. And there's a ball. Payoff pitch. That's a base hit. Mullins whips it back in, and the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes.
Brian Helsley on to pitch here.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run.
High fly ball, right field. Low under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third into score. And now they trail by 1. So the sac fly ties the game. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
First and third, 1 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. To Diaz. That's 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second. Now pitching for the
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brooks Raley.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Out towards right center field. Caglione on the move to the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses, and now 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Raley, 37 years young, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. That ends the frame. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only 1 of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to
The left-hander on now, Caleb Fieldball.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Heads up base running right there.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No one can get there. It falls in. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Chase Maidra.
Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
(3-1) now. That one fouled off. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Torrens steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Gloves it on the dive to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Miguel Andujar. The White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Off the plate, ball one.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles,
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Fouled off down the right side. The White Sox holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Johnny DeLuca. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. On the ground to 3rd. Whips it to 1st. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Chicago, 3rd baseman, Colson Montgomery.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little roller right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Scott Barlow comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
one. Oh, that's off the plate.
When you get to
Ball
this
two.
part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
This one in the air right field, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, stepping in, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Strike two. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one's driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
In the air, right field. Caglione under it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Scott, the next to hit, takes ball one. And now it's even up. Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Rudder takes off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. To short, could be two. There's one. Out! What a double play that was. Inning over. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami. Looks like he wants the signs again.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, Ryan Hudson.
Number 6, Ryan Hudson.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Hey.
Pitch
That's
misses.
ball 3.
Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one is
Nope, that's
inside
ball
ball
4. Take
4.
your
And
Up
I
next
mean,
for the White Sox,
oh, so
left fielder,
close.
Andy
And the
Parham.
go-ahead run is on base. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Misses again, 5 in a row. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Now at the plate, Jonathan Aranda.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. 1 runs in to second, but way too late. Safe there. In to score from first. It's 8-6.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Diaz takes it himself, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Struck him out looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Foul ball there. On the ground, Westberg. Over to first, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 9th, digging in, number 2.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Now pitching for the White
And
Sox,
we've got ourselves a pitching
number
change.
45,
Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball 2.
And that one is inside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Pajes settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Inside ball.
Uribe, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. In there at the knees for a strike. Now time called at the plate. Here's a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And the Orioles down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Ball that's outside.
They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.